Hello traders, Gary Wagner here for Trending Markets, approximately 9 o'clock in Honolulu, 3 o'clock in New York. It is Tuesday, the 18th day of August. We do have the Dow Jones Industrial Average off just a little bit on the day. When we take a look at the current market, just below 17,500, that's what we're looking at yesterday, off about 53 points on the day. The most notable characteristic about this stock market, and this is looking, of course, very, very long term at a monthly chart, is really that we've had this rounded top here, and we definitely see some definitive upside pressure and resistance in the market. It reminds me in terms of a similar time that we've seen this market correct to a great degree, this of course being that crash in 2008, but you also get it to lesser extents when you have really smaller tops in the market, something like this on the monthly basis, but you're getting this kind of a rounded top, and that concerns me in terms of the long-term prospects in the Dow Jones, in the U.S. equities markets itself. But we really need to kind of move into a chart that gives us more detail, which would be our weekly chart. You can still see that you've got this rounded top, but you can also discern something else from this chart, and that is that we've got some very, very strong support right at around 17,000 on the Dow. So we do have this rounded top, but we've got this rounded top after hitting record highs in the equities markets itself. Now, when we take a look at the currencies, you do have the dollar continuing some sort of strength here. You have slight moves, but there have been upside moves over the last 3 days. So traders, yesterday we did make a recommendation on the crude oil market to actually implement a short position. Market was trading roughly at 41.86. We've got a stop just above 43.61. Market's currently trading at about 42.5. It is up over 1.25% on the day. And really, when you take a look at some of the short-term charts that I have, and let me go ahead and try to blow this up for us a little bit, what you can really see is that over these last couple of hours of trading, you did have this market surge actually hit a high of approximately 43. You can see that right here. And we've got some real resistance in this market. As soon as it hit this particular price point, you can see that it has now moved back down and is really at the bottom of this particular bar. Again, very, very short-term study, roughly 120 minutes per bar. Now, we've just gone ahead and pulled up a daily chart, and one of the basic rationalizations was a break below this particular low over the last couple of trading days. We're looking at a daily chart, this being our continuous contract of oil. When we do that, we have this defined bottom or low right in here, and we've had the market over the last couple of days testing this particular price point. Now, currently, we are just above that price point or that break, so it is important to me that whether it's tomorrow or the day after, we once again break below this price point, because it is really the fact that we were at these lows and below these lows that triggered that signal. So we want to monitor this market closely, but as I said, we do have some real resistance in oil, which is roughly around $43 per barrel. We're at 42.62, and as you saw on that short-term chart, the market really gave back any of the gains once it hit 43 and moved back down. Still up 1.25% on the day, however, well off of the highs. So traders, lastly, I do want to take a look at our weekly chart. Now, this is in Japanese average format, and we can see that we're still maintaining these consecutive weeks of lower pricing on the Japanese average. It's very, very clear that as long as we have nice candle size on a technical basis, lack of these upper wicks, we really have the opportunity to see follow through in this particular break that we're looking for, in which we believe that the market will probably break below $40 per barrel. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.